Berenstein Bears Play Ball by Stan and Jan Bernstein. It's spring fever time in bear country, friends, a slow, easy time that the bear family spends doing nothing more taxing than gently relaxing. Look, there's Mama Bear, taking her ease, quietly shelling early green peas. That lump beside her, Papa Bear, if you please, needs no excuse to catch a few Z's. But hey, what's this? A whirling hubbub, roughly the size of a smallish she-cub? It's Sister Bear. Just look at her go. What a performance! What a show! But did Papa Bear notice Sister Bear's caper? Not a chance. He hardly even noticed the afternoon paper. Oh, but then Papa Bear stretched and woke with a yawn and checked the headline to see what was going on. It cured a spring fever right then and right there. It got the full attention of Papa Q Bear. The paper says Little League season opens. Then his brother came along and took a lazy little swing. Papa didn't see his son. He saw a future home run king. A quick look at the paper confirmed Mama's worst fears, the disease that strikes terror whenever it appears. Spring fever had given way to something much more serious. Papa was by now practically delirious with the dreaded disease known as Little League fever. He'll be a Golden Glove first baseman, a superstar reliever. He'll be a 400 hitter, a 30-game winner, the most valuable player, give speeches after dinner. Mama knew she had to stop him. It was like a fever in the blood. She really had no choice. She had to nip it in the bud. "I'm sure you'll agree," said Mama to Papa in her most reasonable tone, "that it's wrong to pressure children. They must do things on their own. It's very wrong for dads to relive their hopes and dreams by making little children play on baseball teams." Said Papa Bear to Mama, "I couldn't agree with you more. I have nothing but contempt for that type of windy bore who makes defenseless children do things they'd rather not. They are selfish and unfeeling, a thoroughly bad lot. They are pitiful and sad, an absolute disgrace to the sacred name of Dad. On the other hand, however, a lad that should want to play, it wouldn't do at all to stand in the youngster's way." So Papa put the question as brother sauntered by, "Would you like to go out to the baseball field, son? It's up to you, of course, but it might be lots of fun." A simple "I guess so" was all that Papa got. But it was all that Papa needed. He departed like a shot, up into the treehouse attic for his ancient paraphernalia, and was back down in a jiffy, in full baseball regalia. Now, brother liked baseball. He often played it with his buddies, but they didn't need advice from a lot of fuddy-duddies, because when all was said and done, grown-ups forgot that baseball was intended to be fun. So when brother's buddies called on him to play, out of feeling for his dad, he sent them on their way. "There's no stopping him now," said Mama with a sigh. "I see that wild and crazy look in Papa's eye. How fortunate you are, my lad, how cleverly you chose your dad. When it comes to baseball, I have expert knowledge, having started in a sandlot, school, and then college. I'm a student of its lore, statistics, and tradition. I'm a master of all 11 positions." 11? Papa, I don't mean to get out of line, but doesn't baseball call for just 9? Just checking to see if you're paying attention. Now some baseball basics worthy of mention. Observe closely. The ball, the bat, the glove, the hat. Here, you try it, son. The ball, the bat, the glove, the hat. Not bad, not bad. Just continue to watch your dad. Thought Sister. Why can't I try? Those tricks for me would be easy as pie. So under Mama's watchful eye, small Sister Bear did give it a try. She caught the ball. She twirled the bat. She pounded the glove and tossed the cap. But did Papa take note of Sister Bear's skills? No way. Girls were creatures of ruffles and frills, having nothing to do with baseball skills. It was crystal clear, at least to Mother, that Sister's skills were clearly better than those of her brother. Now Papa loved Sister Bear, but for But for baseball, it was as though she wasn't even there. Now, my dear, let us not interfere with brother's budding baseball career. So let us be on our way. Little League tryouts start today. The time has come to give it a whirl, to show them how you hit and hurl. So Sister Dear was left behind. She couldn't pretend that she didn't mind. She minded terribly, terribly much. She loved Papa Bear, but he was such and such. She went to Mama Bear and her early green peas. Would you tell me something, Mama, please? Why doesn't Papa give me a whirl? Is it because I'm a girl? But alas, Mother had no salve or ointment to ease her daughter's disappointment. Brother Bear was betwixt and between as he observed the Little League scene, where dozens of noisy Little League dads were busily signing up Little League lads. But as he took the pen and signed a question form, in Brother Bear's mind, who is Little League for? Father or son? It's cubs who are supposed to have the fun. It was a wonderful field with a real home plate and painted white lines. Oh, it would have been great to play in a field so brand spanking new. There was just one problem. Too many grown-ups spoiled the view. There was a constant buzz among the dads, all bragging about their Little League lads. Said Pa, my lad's best, he's really super, and after I teach him my super pitch, the super de looper. Brother liked baseball, but truth to tell, he had other interests as well. So when a beautiful butterfly lit, Brother Bear set about studying it. It was more than Papa could stand. Son, nature is wonderful, but on the other hand, if you're going to achieve glory and fame, you're going to have to keep your mind on the game. Son, you don't see the major league guys like Babe Bruin and Ken Grizzly Jr. hanging around butterflies. Now here's how to throw. My pitch of pitches. You place your fingers here along the stitches. Then you slowly twist your body so. Then you unwind and let her go. Unwind and let her go. I seem to have developed some sort of hitch in my super duper secret pitch. Dad, if it's all the same to you, I sort of got some things to do. And since you're in a tied-up way anyway, I'll see you later on today. Come back, cried Papa. There must be more to be done. There's more to be done. You must learn to bunt and how to perform the hit and run. But Brother had enough of baseball studies. He needed some fun with his buddies. Please, said Mama, as she helped Papa unwind, I don't wish to seem unkind, but it really isn't fair the way you're treating Sister Bear. But her protest fell upon deaf ears. For Papa, his mind a boil with concerns and fears, that Brother, pressured by his peers, was headed for trouble, up to no good. He followed Brother Bear into the wood. What was it with Brother? Why had he fled? What was going on in that boy's head? Pesky bugs tickled Papa's nose. Grasping twigs tore at his clothes. The woods got thicker and thicker still, with thorns as sharp as a porcupine's quill. Uh-oh, said Papa. It's worse than I thought. You do things in caves as so you not to get caught. He pressed into the cave. It was quite a squeeze, but within the darkness he felt a breeze. Then Papa saw, as he rounded a bend, that the cave was open at the other end. And the first thing he saw by the sudden light, but when in a moment he recovered his sight, he was astonished by what he observed. He was truly amazed, completely unnerved. For what was going on was baseball. That's right. To Papa Bear's great surprise, it was a baseball field that greeted his eyes. Not much of one, but he had to confess, a baseball field nevertheless. As he watched the game get underway, Papa thought back to another day, where rain or shine, sun or shade, on this very backwoods field he played, when bats were sticks and umps were bats, and no one kept scores or stats. When a tree stump served as second base, and they had an extra ball in case their baseball came unraveled, as through the country ere it traveled. And now it was all lumps and bumps, not to mention rocks and stumps. So bad hops were half the fun. Look, someone just hit a bad hop home run. As he watched, he thought. A thought came on strong. He'd been wrong. all along. Baseball's not a path to glory and fame. Fun. Fun is the name of the game. So Pa saw the error of his ways, and over the next couple of days, without any grown up pressure or nagging, without any Papa Bear boasting or bragging, Pa stayed on the beam and put together a good baseball team. But the team had one serious lack. It was very weak at the Keystone sack. For our team, said Pa, to stay in the race, we're going to need a glove at second base. Papa tried every cub in sight. Well, not quite every cub in sight. That's when Papa finally saw the light. Sister Bear, take the field. At second, she was an impenetrable shield. She stopped bounders, and grounders and liners too. Absolutely nothing got by her. Tremendous, cried Pa, quite carried away. Hooray for sister! Hip, hip, hooray! She'll be the first female superstar, revolutionize the game, go down in baseball history, make the Hall of Fame. Oops. Sorry about that, everyone. And the Cubs got back to baseball fun. Great big capital Fun fun. The end. And there you go, sisters catching the ball. All right, well, thanks for listening. That was really fun. Um, let's see. We have some more Berenstein Bears books coming up in the series. We can read a lot of them. So thanks for coming tonight, and I will talk to you later. And thanks for listening. Bye.